Let's go to Jim Riggleman now. He's discussing tonight's loss to the Mets, 10-7 at Nationals Park.
Sure, but it's hard to tell how good he might have been if we would have played a little more solid.
Just one of those games you just chalk up to it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I can't let it go quite that easy. You know, it's we just played terrible baseball. No excuses. I appreciate the effort we got. We didn't stop playing. We played hard, but we didn't play smart. And you know, that's little details of the game that we like to take care of. We just didn't take care of tonight, and showed up, you know, in the form of 10 runs.
I was thinking too about the base running mistake that Pudge made. Is that going to sting for you too?
You know, not any one thing more than the other. I certainly wouldn't. You know, everything, any mistake that was made going in a direction. It just was nothing except collectively. I don't know if any of us could say we had a good ball game. I think collectively, each of us, you know, myself, coaches, everybody had to say, man, I missed something today. I didn't do something right because I could have done more to help us play a better ball game. I don't think anybody go home feel too good about that game.
Did you say some variation of that to the team afterwards, or did you talk to the team at all?
I would say a variation, yeah.
A more colorful variation, perhaps?
You know, I'll let you run with your imagination on that.
Do you look for sort of, do you try to find an explanation why your shoulder just happened?
No, because an explanation is an excuse. We just played bad, and you know, I feel bad that the fans who came out here saw us play bad, because the fans have been great, and we've been playing pretty good baseball. You know, it's not always, you know, I say that when we lose ball games. We've played good, hard baseball, and tonight we played hard baseball. We just didn't play good baseball, and we had a nice crowd out there. I wish they'd have seen us play good baseball.
Is Luis trying to nibble the plate a little bit too much, do you feel, lately?
I don't know. You know, I don't pretend to say what our pitchers or hitters, you know, if they have some struggles. You know, we have our hitting coach and pitching coach take care of those things real well, and you know, that's something that if that happened, then Steve McCaddy will identify that and talk to Louis about it. But you know, I think, you know, they had some good at bats against him, and again, we didn't really help him too much out there tonight.
This was the first time he'd faced a team twice. Long term, is that going to be something important for him to be able to show that he can, you know, get through a team once they've already seen him before?
Well, yeah, you know, it's always the more you see him. That's why I always say I have unbelievable respect for those people who pitched a long time against those same great teams, and they had to keep getting them out. And you know, your repertoire of pitches is what it is. Every now and then you might add something, but you know, you got to take that same stuff out there and try to get, you know, the great players in the game out over and over, and when you play in your division as much as we do, that's going to be very commonplace.
Do you have any thoughts or opinions on Valdez shutting you guys down for 5 innings?
Well, he did a good job. You know, he, you know, that's great effort on his part. You know, he came out. He's a long man in their bullpen, and he did what he's asked to do there. He really probably went over and above. You know, when your starter goes out like that in the first, somebody's got to pick that up, and you know, that's Miguel Batista's done that for us a few times. It's greatly appreciated, and I know they must appreciate it, because he held us down good.
As poorly as you played, you had the tying run there in the 8th inning.
Yeah,
with Adams out.
I know it, and you know, the same issues have to be addressed, though. Whether, you know, if you tie that game up there with Adam and maybe you win it later, it's still stuff that has to be addressed, and you know, we address it. You know, this ball club, I love this ball club. They play hard, but you know, when we don't play smart, that's got to be addressed.
Jim, for as much as Desmond has given you, some of the errors, are they just because of inexperience, or would you like to see him do something different in those situations? Or?
No, you know, Desi, when we made the decision that he's going to play shortstop majority of ball games, we kind of put a number there and we say, you know what, any new shortstop in the league, whether you're 22, 23 years old, whatever, 24 years old, if you're pretty much getting your first year in there at shortstop, there's just going to be errors happen. I don't know that anybody's ever gone out there as athletic as Desi is and come away at the end of the year and you've got 12 errors. You know, it just doesn't happen. They're going to make errors, but you know, if he ends up with X amount of errors, I guarantee you the next year there'll be less, and the next year will be half of what the first year was, and it'll keep going down. It's just these great shortstops like Desi's going to be, you know, it just always works that way. And so we don't have anything to change there. Desi will learn from his mistakes.